Yeah. Oh, hey there. You guys want to see a little tech video? Come with me to the workshop. Okay. Hey, so we're gonna lube the chain. We only need two things: a rag and your lube. But first, we gotta clean the chain. So this is where your rag comes in. So what you want to do is put your bike somewhere where you can spin the pedals backwards freely, and you want to grab the chain with your rag on the bottom, not on the top. It makes it a lot easier because then you can back pedal it. So grab it at the bottom and run it through the rag, and all you're doing is cleaning off all the dirt and the grease off the outside of the chain, so you can see what a bit of gunk's coming off. Just give it a good old wipe, like so. Sweet. So now it's clean, we can go on to lubing it. Alright, so now we've cleaned our chain and we're going to lube it. Now we don't want a lot of lube on the outside of the chain, it's just got to lube all these little rollers here. So when we're putting the lube on, we just want to put it on each side of those little rollers. So you just want to pedal your bike slowly forwards, rest your hand on something in the back where you're not going to get your fingers caught in the cassette, and just a nice little drizzle of lube on each side of those rollers, going once right around the chain. You're not squeezing too hard, you're just letting it dribble out. And now it's nice and lubed, we can start the final step. Okay, now we're ready for the final step. We just need to clean off the excess lube off the outside of our chain. Just so if you left it on, it would pick up a lot of dust and dirt, and it would make the chain really black, and there'll be just a lot of gunk around. So you just want to do the same as we did when we were cleaning off the dirt at the very start. So just grab it around the bottom of the chain and run it through the rag, and all you're just getting off is the excess, so you don't have to wipe it for too long. Just make sure it's nice and clean. So here we got some of the lubes that we sell here in the shop. On the left hand side we've got all the wet lubes, so therefore riding in the rain obviously, in muddy conditions, when you need the chain lube to stay around. If you use a dry lube in the wet, they just don't stay on your chain long enough. In the centre you've got all your sort of high-end lubes, like with PTFE and ceramic lubes, and they're just all about reducing friction, and they're essentially like a dry lube in a sense. And then on the far right you've got all the dry lubes, and therefore like your dusty days in summer where your chain's going to pick up a lot of extra dust and stuff like that, and you don't want a wet lube for that because it'll make your chain really black and heaps of junk will stick to it. So the dry lubes are for the summertime.